Bonjour. Natal bitang dugo, minawe, tatap sagabo and dugo. Makwa and do dem, on the comna conning in donji, monatomanis in Shanabe. Jimmy Gwatch Gimishi young, be madazi when. Oh, yes, me watch, Michel must is this. Oh, yes, me watch no commiss the big geezes. Oh, yes, me watch gay, Skagamakwe, Jimmy Gwatch Gimishi young, be madazi when. My name is Craig Abotossaway. I come from Manitoulin Island. I just wanted to do a little bit of land acknowledgement there. You see, there's a land acknowledgement we see happening across our country that in our traditions is not done the right way. A true land acknowledgement is done to the spirits, and I just wanted to talk a little bit in my language to the spirits of this land to just let them know who my spirit is. Natal Bitong, and I carry two names, Tatap Sagabo and Dugo. And I come from a community on Manitoulin Island called Ondego Minakaning. And the name of that island is Manitomanis Mido Minising. And that island in translation is Spirit Island. It's a sacred place for the Anishinaabe people in our territory. And specific to that island, there's a sacred area we call Dreamer's Rock. And about 8 to 10 years ago, there was an individual from Toronto that is not connected to the island in any way, was having visions for quite a period of time. And that vision, she kept hearing this word, Manitomanis, over and over again and didn't know, because she didn't speak the language, didn't know what that meant, where she had to go. But that was, she was being called to Manitoulin Island. She came to deliver a small message to our elders in Manitoulin, and we gathered them up and we went to that place. And she got out. She ran right away to the up to those rocks, and she told us all to halt because she was talking to them. And the first that was there was, she said there was a grandmother there, and she said, "Can you not see her?" She was saying to the elders, and the elders, "No, we don't see her." And she goes, "She's got beautiful long white hair down to the ground." And but there's also a giant bird standing beside her. It's all black, and what she didn't know, she was referring to a thunderbird. There's a protector of Manitoulin Island. There's two protectors of our special place there: a giant snake, Guinea-Bic, and a thunderbird. And she said, "They're talking to you right now, and they're giving a message." And that message was very clear to the elders, and it has to do with our 7 grandfather teachings. You see, in our 7 grandfather teachings, a lot of people talk about those, but they don't know where those originate from. And those 7 grandfathers were the first 7 trees of creation: the cedar, the poplar, and so on, the maple. And when those grandfathers, the first that walked the land, passed on, they came back as those 7 trees, and they're the ones that pass on knowledge to our people. But a lot of people that talk about that, I asked them quite a long time ago, what's the most important of those 7 grandfather teachings? And a lot of people refer right away to, and a lot of people in the room are probably trying to guess what that answer is, but a lot of them refer to love as the most important teaching of those 7 grandfather teachings. So I've got a master's degree in social work, and I wrote a paper about this, and I thought long and hard about that question, and the answer is not love. The answer is respect. That's the most important of those 7 grandfather teachings. Because when you dissect and you unpack all the teachings of creation, there's a lot of people in relationships. Being a social worker, I've got caught up in many counseling sessions with couples, and a lot of them at times were abusive husbands. And it always amazed me every time that a husband really those kind of husbands, partners, they really love their wives, they really love their partner. And abuse can go both ways. I don't want to just pick on men here in the room, but abuse can go both ways. But they really and truly do love their partner. There's no doubt how important that love is in the relationship. But the one piece that that individual is missing is they don't respect their partner. And we call that true love then, when respect is present. So love is not the important. I would argue that point, that love is not the important lesson, it's respect, because without respect, there can't be true love. So that's the one that we have to not lose sight of. And there was a discussion I was having before coming here about what is the teaching that we need to embrace if we're going to solve this issue of the problems on Mother Earth. And it's, although love is important, that's not the most important. It's respect. We have to start understanding respect of the land, respect of Mother Earth. So back to this message that this lady gave at our where Shkagamukwe was there, and Nimki Benesse was talking, and they gave a number of lessons. They actually gave our elders heck that day, and one of which they talked about. They asked the elders a number of questions. We don't hear your songs anymore. We don't see your footprints in the sand anymore, meaning we're wearing our fancy shoes too often. We don't wear our moccasins anymore. We don't see our sacred clothing anymore. We don't see, and the list went on of all these things they don't see anymore. The people do not come and fast anymore. And it went on and on. She went on and on to say the people are forgetting who they are. What she was talking about was responsibility and accountability. That's our, a lot of people try to figure out our purpose in life, and it's simply responsibility and accountability. But that's a loaded statement, because you unpack that, it comes down to our tasks in life. What's our purpose as human beings here on this life? As beings, as the elder said, lowered from the heavens down to this earth. That's what Anishinaabe means also. It was interesting listening to his teaching of Ongwe Hongwe, but when we unpack Anishinaabe, it refers simply to being spirit, and that's it. At a basic English terms, Anishin means good in our language. Abe refers to the human part of who we are, good people. But there's more to that, to unpacking also. So this message from Mother Earth is about picking up our responsibilities again. And those aren't physical responsibilities of playing baseball and going to movies and having jobs. It's simply acknowledging the spirits of the land. And that's what I did in my opening address. We have to go back to what is our responsibility. And it's not getting on TV and giving that political statement of the opening address. It's giving that real simple statement of Neital bitong dugo, minawe te tabsa gabo, andakom nakaning nindonji manato ministinishinabe. Giving thanks to the sun, the moon, and all of that in the language. That's a land acknowledgement, and that's one of the pieces I talk to a lot of the boards that I sit on, is we need to get back to our true land acknowledgement again, and get back to our responsibility and accountability, and doing what the Creator and Mother Earth expects of us, to respect her once again. So one of her messages in that was, we don't hear our songs anymore. This is, the song I'm going to sing is her song. It's one of our oldest songs in creation. It's one of our oldest songs in creation, because the songs that come before her is the grandfather song for grandfather sun, grandmother moon. Then there's the Creator song. Then there's even the Creator's mother's song that nobody sings anymore. Even the Creator has a mother, and she has a song that we sing. But this is one of our oldest songs in creation, and it's Mother Earth song, Shkagamukwe.